In the field of aquaculture, China leads the world in scale and fish farming technology. Farmers here have developed and adopted a range of advanced and innovative methods, enabling them to cultivate billions of fish each day. This effort is not only aimed at meeting domestic consumption needs, but also forms an integral part of the global food supply chain. Chinese farmers have demonstrated perseverance and adaptability by utilizing cutting-edge technologies such as water filtration systems, scientific nutritional regimes, and effective disease management to ensure both quality and quantity of fish production. China's aquaculture industry, worth billions of dollars, stands as a testament to the success of these methods. The ability to produce on a large scale while maintaining quality has positioned China as a powerful center in the global aquaculture sector. In today's video, join us at Nature Farm as we explore and discover the methods and techniques that Chinese farmers have adopted to successfully farm billions of fish every day, making a significant contribution to global agriculture. But first, I hope you will take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel to support us. And now let's dive into the details. Fish farming in China plays a pioneering role, reflecting a profound transformation process that spans over 2 millennia. From its initial rudimentary techniques, China has developed to become a leading nation in the global aquaculture economy. With a history of development exceeding 2,000 years, the fish farming industry in China has made remarkable progress, occupying a central position in international aquaculture production. The scale of the aquaculture industry in China is truly impressive, not only accounting for a significant portion of the global seafood output, but also serving as a pillar of the national economy and agriculture. Remarkably, China contributes up to 60% of the global aquaculture production, affirming its status as an unrivaled powerhouse in this field. On average, each individual in China consumes about 36.2 kilograms of fish and seafood products each year. This significant consumption not only reflects the efficiency and scale of the aquaculture industry here, but also highlights the importance of the sector in meeting the nutritional needs of the nation's large population. Fish farming in China is thus not only an economic activity, but also a crucial element in national food security. The aquaculture industry in China is not just a simple industry, but a vital link in the livelihood chain for millions of people, especially in rural areas. Here, the industry provides employment and sustenance for approximately 4.3 million rural workers who participate in every step from pond management to harvesting and processing. Aquaculture is not only a main source of income, but also a means of maintaining economic stability in areas with few alternative employment opportunities. The Chinese government has been very proactive in supporting the development of this sector, significantly contributing to the consolidation of food security, poverty reduction, and promoting sustainable development in rural communities through the efficient exploitation of the country's abundant water resources and the application of technological advancements. In the context of global food production, China's aquaculture continues to be a model for innovation and progress, especially in the field of freshwater and marine aquaculture. Domestic farming activities focus on pond farming techniques, flourishing with various species such as silver carp, grass carp, common carp, tilapia, and eels. In 2003, the freshwater aquaculture sector alone produced up to 17,782,734 tons of products, highlighting the importance and efficiency of this industry in the national economy. China's marine aquaculture industry has seen strong development by expanding into the vast ocean areas along the coast. By 2003, the total seafood production of this country reached 12,533,610 tons and has since increased to about 46 million tons. China's marine aquaculture farms cultivate a variety of organisms from mollusks, crustaceans to seaweeds, and economically valuable fish species such as grouper, pomfret, and snapper. The aquaculture industry in China ranks at the forefront among the country's livestock and agriculture sectors, recognized as one of the fastest-growing industries. It is a field of profound impact, not only essential for the domestic food supply, but also significantly influential in global trade. China's main export products include farm shrimp, tilapia, shellfish, and seaweed, contributing notably to the global seafood market. The success of China's aquaculture industry can be attributed to a focus on carefully and precisely farming key species in both freshwater and marine environments. Commercially important species such as carp and tilapia have been extensively developed in freshwater settings, while marine farms excel with a diverse portfolio that includes cobia, eels, and pompano. In the global context, China's aquaculture industry has developed remarkably, making a significant impact not only in terms of production, but also in influencing consumption patterns, food safety, and technological innovations in the international fisheries sector. China's aquaculture, with its long and rich history, is not only a symbol of economic development, but also a testament to the capability for creative and sustainable utilization of natural resources. Starting from initial farming techniques to its current leading position, China has demonstrated human adaptability and growth in exploiting and conserving marine resources. This legacy continues to extend its influence to many other countries, thereby reshaping the future of global seafood production and consumption. However, the industry also faces numerous challenges related to environmental protection and ensuring stable supply. The development of China's aquaculture industry is not only a strenuous process, but also demands continuous improvement to meet global demands and the challenges of climate change. The upgrading of existing technology in fish farming operations in China is occurring rapidly. However, it has led to numerous issues and controversies. It must be carried out carefully with proactive solutions to address these issues, from environmental concerns to social impacts. This requires a comprehensive approach to ensure effective resolution. One of the top issues in the aquaculture industry in China is the nutrient richness in pond water and the use of fertilizers combined with the mineralization of organic matter and biotic excretion. This leads to the alarming accumulation of nitrogenous metabolites, especially ammonia. These pollutants pose a serious threat to aquatic life, disrupt fragile ecosystems, and endanger the health of the aquaculture system. Furthermore, the use of exotic aquatic species has also caused a range of other ecological impacts. Invasive species often compete fiercely with native species in water, disrupting natural habitats and spreading diseases, especially in agricultural and livestock ecosystems. Agricultural activities in aquaculture have altered landscapes and hydrology, causing irreversible impacts on the natural environment and hydrological patterns. The widespread use of antibiotics and chemicals in fish farming raises concerns about water pollution and the impact on local marine ecosystems, threatening marine life and human health through drinking water sources. Frequent antibiotic use also leads to antimicrobial resistance, significantly affecting health and the environment. Additionally, fish farming causes other issues such as encroachment on wild fish populations and marine ecosystems, particularly with invasive species like salmon, posing severe risks to native species and reducing populations. In a social environment, fish farming also raises significant issues regarding animal welfare and community benefits. Maintaining high densities in fish farms poses a major challenge, causing stress for fish living in confined spaces. The increased competition among fish heightens the risk of injury and degrades water quality. These factors not only affect the health of the fish, but also diminish their overall welfare and quality of life. The geographical proximity of fish farms to local communities also creates tension, particularly when these farms encroach on the space of local communities. Coastal residents often face considerable challenges from environmental degradation and social fluctuations stemming from this activity, especially as the demand for seafood rises and aquaculture becomes more widespread. This degradation not only threatens the fragile balance of the local ecosystem, but also endangers the livelihoods of communities dependent on the sea. Regrettably, the expansion of coastal fish farms has led to conflict and tension within communities. Residents living near these farms directly endure the negative consequences of aquaculture activities, from foul odors and noise pollution to diseases and decreased property values. This raises concerns about environmental pollution and the transmission of diseases from fish farms to wild populations, becoming increasingly serious. Local residents' dissatisfaction with these issues often drives the community to speak up, demanding greater transparency and accountability from the aquaculture industry. This means promoting community involvement in establishing stricter regulations, participating in campaigns to raise community awareness, and even pursuing legal actions to hold fish producers responsible for environmental and social impacts. These efforts emphasize the importance of fostering dialogue and cooperation among stakeholders to achieve sustainable and equitable solutions. Above all, priority must be given to the welfare of aquatic animals and the happiness of the local community. Nowadays, the aquaculture industry in China is facing numerous challenges. From environmental degradation to social conflicts, these challenges demand close coordination to implement sustainable measures that minimize environmental impact and promote balance between aquaculture activities and surrounding ecosystems. Only through close cooperation can China address the complexities of the fish farming industry and build a path towards responsible and sustainable aquaculture practices. China's aquaculture sector is leading in adopting advanced techniques and technologies to revolutionize the industry and address urgent challenges. These advancements include the use of recirculating aquaculture systems, integrated multi-trophic aquaculture systems, and vertical aquaponics. These methods promise to enhance efficiency, sustainability, and productivity in the fish farming industry. Recently, the recirculating aquaculture systems, RAS, have played a crucial role in the fish farming industry in China. The superior features of these systems in terms of sustainability and efficient resource use have been affirmed, solidifying their position as an indispensable part. It must be acknowledged that alongside these advancements, there are still a range of issues and controversies that need to be carefully considered and resolved. The RAS laboratories have been highly regarded for their low environmental impact and efficient water use. By consuming water and utilizing land intelligently, these systems not only enhance productivity, but also act as guardians of the industry's ecological footprint, minimizing negative impacts on the environment. The RAS recirculating aquaculture system effect is an advanced method in fish care that also helps improve the environmental quality in a closed-loop system. This system not only minimizes water consumption and waste discharge, but also optimizes factors such as temperature, water quality, and oxygen levels to create ideal conditions for fish growth. The implementation of the RAS system not only enhances production efficiency, but also demonstrates China's commitment to sustainability in the aquaculture industry. Continuous innovation in technology aims to optimize the system and minimize environmental impact. For example, the use of centrifugal impellers helps push sediment into the system's intake, thereby reducing negative environmental effects. Additionally, the continuous dedication to research and development in the sector is a significant highlight, demonstrating China's commitment to addressing the challenges faced by the aquaculture industry. By enhancing RAS technology, China hopes to ensure that this sector is not only efficient, but also sustainable in the future. In China's agricultural economy, optimizing output and minimizing resource usage is a crucial goal. This is an important step in developing a more sustainable and flexible fish farming industry. By paving the way for a diverse aquaculture ecosystem, we can achieve a balance between economic growth and environmental protection. Integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, IMTA, is being considered a viable option in China. IMTA is not just an aquaculture method, but also a composite ecosystem involving the cultivation of multiple species together within a single system. This way, we can maximize resource use and minimize waste. For example, in an IMTA system, fish can be cultured alongside seaweed. These species can interact with each other to create an optimal living environment where the waste from one species serves as nutrients for another. This helps reduce environmental pressure and optimize resource use. However, despite the great potential of IMTA, there are still many challenges to overcome. One of the most significant challenges is the lack of understanding and awareness within the community. Training and enhancing awareness about sustainable farming practices are essential to ensure the success of future IMTA projects in China. In summary, IMTA is not only a method of aquaculture, but also a comprehensive approach to the development of the fish farming industry in China. To achieve economic, social, and environmental sustainability, we need to leverage the potential of IMTA and enhance understanding and information sharing within the community. The lack of comprehensive research on IMTA aquaculture poses challenges that require coordination among researchers to expand aquatic science, provide solid scientific evidence of its economic benefits, and encourage broader adoption. Meanwhile, continuous innovation is driving progress in the Chinese aquaculture industry, with the emergence of vertical aquaponics as a promising new approach. Integrating vertical aquaponics principles with IMTA offers unique benefits such as efficient nutrient absorption by plants and improved water quality, while minimizing environmental impact. Vertical aquaponics is a modern form of farming that combines aquaculture, fish farming, and hydroponics, soilless plant cultivation, arranged in a vertical system. In this system, fish are raised in tanks positioned above the plant growing area. Nutrient-rich water from the fish tanks is pumped up and circulated through the plant beds. This process not only provides sufficient nutrients for the plants to thrive, but also helps purify the water, which is then returned to the fish tanks, creating a symbiotic cycle between the two ecosystems. Vertical aquaponics systems maximize space and resource efficiency, allowing for the sustainable and environmentally friendly production of both fish and vegetables. Aquaponics systems in China have proven to be highly effective in reusing wastewater from fish tanks to nourish plants. By processing solid waste and mineralizing it, these systems not only minimize environmental impact, but also recover and reuse nutrients, enhancing the efficiency and sustainability of the farming system. Aquaponics, a combined method of aquaculture, although having wide potential applications, still faces significant barriers. These challenges include high initial investment costs and the lack of effective marketing campaigns and educational information. To address these issues, it is essential to implement targeted intervention measures aimed at removing barriers and encouraging the widespread adoption of aquaponics in traditional aquaculture operations. This will maximize the potential of this method, contributing to the development of sustainable aquaculture in China and globally. Currently, the aquaculture industry in China is at a crossroads of innovation and sustainability, supported by advancements in recirculating aquaculture systems, including methods like multi-nutrient aquaculture and vertical aquaculture. From the early stages of the fish life cycle, these methods promise to deliver highly effective solutions that minimize negative environmental impacts. To ensure success and widespread application of these methods, addressing related issues and controversies through collaborative efforts and strategic investments in educational research and community outreach is crucial. China may continue to hold a leading position in the sustainable development of aquaculture systems, with the goal of conserving aquatic resources and enhancing community welfare. This development is evidenced through various strategies and approaches that China Farms employs in seafood exploitation. You might wonder how they maintain these activities in an environmentally friendly manner and what steps are taken to ensure this sustainability lasts. Delving deeper into the analysis, we will explore the sustainable policies and practices in the aquaculture sector in China. Ongoing collaborative efforts are evident through multidimensional cooperation in certification programs and water resource management. This strategy, along with international cooperation, is being promoted by strong commitments from industry stakeholders and regulatory agencies, aiming to foster an environmentally responsible aquaculture industry. Meanwhile, recirculating aquaculture systems are also being widely implemented to meet the growing demand for seafood while minimizing environmental impacts. These technologies require time to fully realize their effectiveness. Let's analyze the key factors in implementing and managing sustainable standards that affect how aquaculture certification programs in China are designed and operated. These programs, including reputable global certifications like Friends of the Sea, the Global Aquaculture Alliance, GTRA, and Global GDIDAP, play a crucial role in promoting and recognizing sustainable aquaculture practices within this water-based farming industry. China is proactively adjusting its aquaculture sector to align with international sustainability and responsible production standards. Major companies like Walmart, by setting ambitious certification goals, have become pioneers, significantly influencing the implementation of sustainable standards. They not only improve industry operations, but also enhance the role of private sector leadership in promoting sustainability. The environmental standards adopted serve not only to protect brand reputation, but also encourage a culture of responsible production by prioritizing sustainability in their production processes. The procurement process in the agriculture and aquaculture industries currently plays a critical role in guiding producers to adopt sustainable and environmentally friendly measures. This not only helps minimize adverse impacts on natural ecosystems, but also enhances efficiency in processing and recycling used water. In China, water management and treatment are demonstrated through many important policies and strategies, notably within the legal framework such as the Fisheries Law, the Marine Environmental Protection Law, and various laws related to water pollution control and prevention. These laws reflect the government's strong commitment to addressing water pollution issues and conserving aquatic ecosystems. The establishment of marine conservation areas demonstrates China's proactive approach to protecting water quality. Strict discharge regulations are enforced in these areas to minimize potential harm to the aquatic environment. Additionally, the Fisheries Bureau plays a pivotal role in monitoring and managing pollution prevention and control measures, reflecting the government's commitment to implementing effective and robust environmental protection measures. In the aquaculture sector, China aims to enhance accountability and ensure compliance with environmental regulations. By replacing old rafts and cages with durable materials such as stabilized gypsum, the industry strives to minimize its negative impact on the aquatic environment. Moreover, international cooperation and collaboration play a significant role in setting global standards for the production of sustainable fish species, contributing to a collective effort to protect the environment and promote sustainable development. Sustainable farming practices in China are receiving strong support from international non-governmental organizations such as the Environmental Defense Fund, EDF. This organization has established close partnerships with local businesses and international corporations to promote both economic benefits and the development of sustainable initiatives. A highlight of these activities is the transfer of advanced technology and improved management in the aquaculture industry. This is not just an individual effort, but also part of a broader cooperative strategy between the US and China, emphasizing the global importance of maintaining sustainable aquaculture activities. This cooperation is also demonstrated through the participation of international food companies in policy advocacy efforts, aiming to implement regulations and laws in China. Thanks to advancements in technology and modern testing methods, China is strengthening its food safety system and promoting responsible production practices on a global scale. Recently, China's approach to sustainable fish farming has significantly improved through coordinated efforts across various fronts, including the adoption of certification programs for standards. These advancements not only help reduce the issues of food and water insecurity, but also contribute to the protection and enhancement of the global environmental quality. In the context of globalization and environmental challenges, China is leading in developing legislative policies and promoting international cooperation to establish a sustainable and environmentally responsible aquaculture model. This not only aims to meet current consumption needs, but also preserves valuable natural resources for future generations. China's strategies in sustainable aquaculture have set a new standard, providing a benchmark example for other countries worldwide to compare and learn from. In this study, we conducted an extensive analysis of aquaculture practices from a global perspective, particularly comparing China with other countries that have developed aquaculture sectors. The objective was to identify and evaluate advanced techniques, technologies, and regulations applied to minimize negative impacts on ecosystems and optimize production efficiency. The approaches and techniques compared in the study include genetic resource management and breeding, the use of sustainable aquafeeds, advanced water circulation systems, and the application of biotechnology to improve the health and productivity of farm species. Through this, the article provides a deep insight into how countries can cooperate and learn from each other in promoting a sustainable and environmentally responsible aquaculture industry. Finally, this study emphasizes the importance of implementing a comprehensive strategy in managing aquatic resources, from aquaculture to consumer delivery, to ensure a sustainable future for the global fisheries sector. In the context of environmental technology policies, considering production scale, diversifying aquatic species, market dynamics, and sustainable development initiatives, this article aims to deeply analyze China's leading position in the fish farming industry. Specifically, the country has made significant advances in aquaculture by widely deploying diverse management systems, establishing numerous commercial aquaculture facilities, and adopting intensive and semi-intensive fish farming technologies with high productivity. These developments highlight China's commitment to innovation and efficiency in global aquaculture practices. Leading countries in the fisheries sector have also continuously improved their techniques by adopting recirculating aquaculture systems, ROS in biotechnology, aiming to promote sustainable development in the fishing and aquaculture industries. These new technological initiatives reflect a global commitment to applying advanced science and technology to promote the development of the aquaculture sector. China has prioritized improving pond conditions and optimizing fish farming methods to protect natural resources and promote sustainable aquaculture practices. The deployment of cage and extensive farming models in suitable water areas demonstrates China's proactive approach in balancing economic development with environmental conservation. Similarly, other leading countries in aquaculture have established legal frameworks and specialized support mechanisms for managing breed quality and disease control, aiming to ensure supply and sustainable development of the industry. These regulatory frameworks emphasize a common commitment to responsible management of aquatic resources and environmental protection. The development of the aquaculture industry in China has shown significant growth, with the adoption of biodiversity expansion strategies, such as focusing on the cultivation of species like large grouper, blue claw shrimp, and white-leg shrimp. Diversifying species not only meets the changing demands of the market, but also effectively exploits new trends in the aquaculture industry. Meanwhile, other countries primarily focus on species such as sturgeon, Atlantic salmon, coho salmon, and European eel, reflecting regional preferences and the dynamics of local markets. Although there are differences in the selection of species cultivated, the main goal remains to meet global demand for high-quality seafood products through sustainable aquaculture practices. China, with its significant contributions to global food security, has emphasized the importance of the seafood industry not only as a crucial food source, but also as a key factor in maintaining the sustainability of the world's oceans and seas. This is particularly important in the context of limited land resources and increasing nutritional demands. Therefore, the protection and sustainable development of aquatic resources is becoming increasingly urgent and may be addressed more vigorously in the coming year. To effectively address the limitations of land use in food production and resource management, a strategic approach based on the model of the global aquaculture industry can be adopted. This industry has implemented measures prioritizing environmental protection and adapting to climate change by developing sustainable aquaculture practices. The adoption of environmentally friendly solutions and responsible resource management helps minimize environmental impact and ensures long-term sustainability for the sector. A prime example is the aquaculture areas in China, which have become highly productive fisheries through the adoption of technological advancements in aquaculture. This development demonstrates the maximization of economic and ecological efficiency, thereby promoting sustainable growth in the industry. These efforts contribute not only to the conservation of natural resources, but also generate long-term economic benefits for communities and stakeholders. Research and experience from China have provided many important lessons in the implementation of polyculture and multi-species aquaculture in the industry. This strategy not only helps diversify products, but also enhances the quality of aquaculture products. The growing interest of young people in consuming fish is evidence of the trend towards applying modern and sustainable aquaculture techniques, reminding us of the importance of international cooperation in this field. Through collaboration and knowledge sharing between countries, the global aquaculture industry can develop new market strategies, leverage collective expertise, and promote strategic partnership relationships. This not only helps the industry overcome challenges, but also exploits opportunities to drive positive changes on a global scale. A comparative analysis of China's experience with other countries in the aquaculture industry reveals unique and effective approaches that have been adopted. Through this, the aquaculture sector can establish a roadmap for sustainable development, aiming for a future that is fairer and more responsible towards the environment. Commitments and innovations in international cooperation are key to achieving this goal, ensuring a globally sustainable aquaculture industry. Today's video has come to an end. How do you feel about the remarkable development of the fish farming industry in China? Please share your opinions in the comments below this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Nature Farm channel to watch more interesting videos. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.